in the brains of these souls and establishing a name as he goes. The passion and the flame is ignited. You can't put it out once we light it. This shit is exactly what the fuck that I'm talking about when we riot. You dealing with a future villains who stand inside of the booth.
So I was talking to a buddy of mine on the phone today, and basically we got on the talk of confidence and self-doubt and all that kind of stuff. And basically he was like, well, you're always so confident, you don't ever have self-doubt. You never have self-doubt in yourself. And he was like, I just wish I could get rid of the doubts. And I never really thought about it until I put myself in his shoes. And the fact is, I guess I never really put myself in somebody's shoes and looked at somebody who I thought was confident. And the fact is, there's a lot of self-doubt. Every person has self-doubt. If you don't have self-doubt, then your mind's in the sky. You're not grounded. So I told my friend, never mistake my confidence for anything but. See, the difference between having doubts and letting them take over your life and having doubts and knowing that they're natural. The thing about going to the next level that a lot of people, they don't do it. They don't get to go to the next level is because when the self-doubt comes in, when you don't fully think you're going to make it, and then subconsciously you find yourself giving just a little bit less, because you're holding back, because you're not truly sold. And the fact is, if you're ever going to do anything great in this life, no matter what it is, you're going to have doubts and you're going to have to overcome them. Those doubts are like walls, and they're going to keep you encaged. They're going to keep you walled in if you let them. I know a lot, and the thing about it, it's cliche because you're going to hear a lot of people talking about, self-doubt, yada, yada, yada. I'm telling you that this is very, very important. And I sat and talked to my friend for damn near an hour to try to get my point across, and it clicked what I was trying to say. I have doubts every day of my life. Always. There's always going to be doubts. The greater the things you do, the more doubts there are going to be. That's how you know where you are in life. By how much you doubt. How much you wake up in the day and you have those doubts and you see them. And you almost see them. I don't see them as they're no longer walls. They're bordered. They're like signs. They're like beacons. When I see that doubt, I know I'm getting closer to where I need to be. It's not something to slow down. It's something to speed past. It's a sign saying keep going. That's what I see when a doubt creeps in. Maybe I can't. Maybe it won't. What if this happens? What if I stumble? What if I look dumb? What if I let everyone down? What if this, that, this? Those doubts are always going to come at you from all angles. And you should know that the more you have, the closer you are to where you need to be. You don't slow down. You go past the doubts. They're signs. They're beacons to tell you it's time to go to the next level. They can turn to stop signs. Or they can turn into the green lights. The point is you have to drive past them or you're going to stop at them. And I don't like words like confidence and all of these because you always picture something and it always limits it to what I'm trying to say, because it's not confidence. It's not about being confident. It's not about being doubtless and fearless. It's not about any of that. It's about looking at where you are in life, realizing that This is just a gift, and we don't know what happens when we stop breathing. When you die, you don't know no one really truly knows what's going to happen. And regardless, I think there's a very small chance that we're going to be able to remember this life or be able to live it in the way that we have. I think it's going to be a transformation, but I'm not getting that. I'm just trying to say that would you rather play a video game that sucked for a long, 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 long time, or would you rather play a motherfucking badass, kick-ass game that keeps you thrilled every second you play it for a much shorter time? There's people who live so long that go for so little that they hate their lives. That waking up every day becomes negative. It's not even fun anymore. But they don't have the guts to take their life. And that's true, and that's sad. And that's like somebody forcing you to play a video game that fucking sucks, that you hate, but you have to keep fucking playing. You keep waking up. You have to go through the day. You have to keep going. And it's a game you hate. And it makes no sense. Just put down the controller, pop in another fucking game, and go for it. I don't know. I guess I don't have that. I have all of it. I understand what people are going through when they send me questions and they're asking for opinions and this and that and guidance. I understand it all. I just look at it from a different angle, and then I stay focused on where I'm going. I dissect everything about this life when you're talking about what doubt really is. When people hear doubt, when they hear negative, they chalk it up to a bad and then they bury it. But I see the good in everything. And I understand that doubt is there for a reason. We have them for a reason. And it's not, you can turn anything into a positive. When I get a doubt, I go harder. I push as hard as I can. I go as hard as I can. I don't slow down when I see those. I know that I'm getting closer where I need to be. What other doubts are there? Where are they at? I'm searching for them now. I'm striding towards them now. Obstacles, challenges, that's what life's about. Going for it as much as biting off more than you can chew. Dealing with it when you get there. Going for it head first. Shoot now, ask questions later. That's life. That's how I live it. I go for it. I deal with the consequences if there's consequences. I deal with that. But I'm so ferocious in my attack that it doesn't matter. They're minuscule. They're instantly learned from, and I just keep going. I just thought that I'd make a little different type of video tonight. Because I just think that there's a lot of people out there that let these things get to them and let them slow them down. And I love waking up every day, and I know what it's like to not love waking up every day, and I know what it's like to say, well, can I really ever love life? Is it possible? Who are these motherfuckers that jump out of bed? Who are they? How come I never jump out of bed? I know that feeling. And I know the both sides. And basically, this coin, what's happening, is it's just a great representation. It was so cheap. And I just think that when people ask when to sell, when to buy, what to do, and the difference is I only see where I'm going. I only see up here. That's all I see. The numbers don't matter to me. Yeah, we had the big, we went to over 2 pennies real quick. And a lot of people got excited. And this number is good. This no limit, this no limit coin is going to go through some shit before it gets there. We're going to see some ups, we're going to see some downs, we're going to see all kinds of shit. And the crazy thing about what's going to happen, because it's kind of like knowing it before it happens, I'm either going to go for it and this coin is going to succeed, or I'm going to die trying, basically. Like, the coin is either going to die or I'm going to die. One of the two. And the coin's never going to die because I'm always going to be behind it. And that's just a mannerism of, not getting too elated when you're up here and not listening to the doubts when you're down here. Because they're always going to be there. You're invincible up here, which is bad because no one's invincible. You have to understand. And it's the same thing. So, just wanted to make a different video. And yeah, just kind of put like a crypto coin spin on it for you guys. Girls, gals, women, humans, everybody. Cheers. Peace. Adios.